world record prime time. From the Guinness food section, it's a record for making sandwiches.
Typical bologna sandwich, bread, bologna, lettuce, cheese, mustard, that sort of stuff. But I'm going to make all this using only my feet.
Just how far will Rob Williams go? This is one brown bag record you'll never forget. Watch. 10 toes, 1 sandwich, and all the fixins for an incredible Guinness edible. Plot from the Guinness fast food menu. A bologna sandwich for the book. Can Rob Williams set a new record using only his feet? Open wide. Coming up, it's a Guinness speed record you won't want to miss. Can Rob Williams make a bologna sandwich using only his feet? Watch.
Welcome back. Tonight we have something quite elegant for you. A man who will astound you with his dexterity. His name is Rob Williams, and before he comes out, let's learn a little more about him, courtesy of a Guinness profile. In the cosmopolitan town of Austin, Texas, lives Rob Williams, a fairly normal young man. We only say fairly normal because the catch is Rob catches everything.
I'm okay.
Rob Williams, 34, is from Austin, Texas. He is a professional juggler who has performed since 1984 with the variety group The Flaming Idiots. Ever since he was a youngster, Rob was blessed with a sense of wonder and possibility.
I think I'm willing to go to places that the average person is not. I'm willing to think of things differently. Hi. Jackie Chan.
For longtime girlfriend Tracy Tucker, dating Rob has been an adventure.
Overall, I think the fun level is higher than it would be with a computer programmer.
Hey, Rob.
According to Rob, the key to finding your own inner juggler is a willingness to turn something boring into something bizarre.
Yeah, perfect.
It's always about the ta-da moment. You're the worst of show-off. Go ahead and applaud. Make it look like I'm doing something.
If his world seems alien, Rob's not surprised.
Jugglers they think of the world in a slightly upside-down, backwards fashion.
He may prefer life off the beaten path, but Rob Williams still hopes to ride into the pages of Guinness. From Austin, Texas, juggler extraordinaire Rob Williams.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, the special of the evening is a Guinness food record, and as you can see, this table has been elegantly set, but the action will not take place here. Instead, it'll happen over there. Rob, if you'd be so kind to tell the audience what you'll be doing tonight.
Well, I'm going to make a bologna sandwich. Typical bologna sandwich, bread, bologna, lettuce, cheese, mustard, that sort of stuff. But I'm going to make all this using only my feet.
That's right. A man who works extensively with his hands is going to be trying to achieve the fastest time making a bologna sandwich using only his feet. Earlier, Guinness judge Michael Feldman examined all the ingredients. Rob's going with wheat bread, pre-packaged bologna, individually wrapped slices of cheese, which are partially opened, as well as iceberg lettuce, sliced tomatoes, pickles, mayo, and mustard. Yes, it's a hearty sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. The ingredients are in place. We've received the go-ahead. Michael Feldman is ready with the clock. Time will begin when Rob's foot first makes contact with the bread. It'll be stopped when the sandwich is fully dressed and presented. For those of you thinking of trying this at home, we remind you, Rob's little piggies are trained professionals. Yours are not. Please don't try this at home. Rob, be careful. May the culinary forces be with you, my friend. Whenever you're ready.
All right.
All the ingredients are in place for a Guinness record. The clock starts now. Clock started with his feet actually touching the bread, so we're well underway. Look at how he takes the casing off the bologna. A thoughtful and meticulous chef. The second piece of bologna in place. Rob using only his feet. Turns that lazy Susan toward the iceberg lettuce. Here is the cheese. This looks like an extremely difficult maneuver. Now, he doesn't want to get the cheese on the floor. He doesn't get it on the floor. Look at the clean application of the cheese. Oh, and he throws away the little plastic covering. You are watching the feat of an artist, ladies and gentlemen. He squirts on some mustard and then flings away the bottle. Time is of the essence. Now he's continuing the condiments by moving on to the mayo. He got the top off that mayonnaise jar so cleanly. Here's a little mayo. Spatula back in. Oh, tomato. Gets it. There's the pickle. Jar top removed. Looks like it's not going to be easy. There it is. He got the pickle. And in just a moment.
Got it.
Yes, all the ingredients are between bread. And now this is definitely the most dangerous part of the attempt. A clean cut. Wait. Oh. The olive garnish. The 2 olive garnish. It is done. Congratulations. The Guinness Deli is now closed. While the Guinness judge tabulates the time and reviews the take, I want to take a look at some of the highlights with you.
Okay.
Walk us through this, if you will.
Sure. Well, first thing was getting the bread out. Now, I had a little bit of difficulty here. You can see right there, I moved the cutting board. I did not intend to move the cutting board, so sometimes that happens. You just have to keep going. Don't slow down. Now, I moved on to the lettuce there. Okay, that didn't have any trouble at all. Now, the cheese is always the problem. The cellophane on the cheese is extremely hard. You can see how you're going for such a tiny little thing to grasp a hold of. Now, the pickles are always...
Pickles look like this was the
like
highest degree of difficulty.
Well, they just go right between your toes sometimes.
You went deep for this, baby. Look at you.
Like bobbing for apples.
And then you go now for...
The finishing touch. You got to have the finishing touch.
It has been confirmed. Rob Williams has just set a new record for the fastest time making a bologna sandwich using only his feet with a time of 1 minute 57 seconds. Now, so that he can fully digest what he has done here tonight, Rob is going to have a true taste of Guinness history. I'd like to give you a formal acknowledgement of a new Guinness record with a Guinness trophy. Amazing feat. Once again, congratulations to Rob.
Thank you.
A new Guinness record.